Hi, welcome to YREPP. YREPP is the first social media platform that creates transparency in politics and is going to be owned by the users, like yourselves. Why is the name YREPP? It is asking a representative what you're doing and why you're doing. Hence, and it's also an acronym for your review of elected political person. How do we do that? So what we do is we track how uh, what each and every bill that is coming out at local government, at the state level, and federal level, and we track how our politicians are voting on it, and we save all of that data. We we try to understand what each and every bill is doing, and we break it down in categories and how it's affecting you, and based on your answers. So we can jump in. You can be like, hey, I care about local politics, and I care about just taxes that are going up, property taxes or sales tax or any particular local issue or state level issues or federal level issues. You can choose what you care about and you can choose what you answer, and based on that we create profiles for you. Now how would that work is every time you can come in and you can answer the questions, and we'll show you how you match with the politician based on any politician that you picked. So at the end of the year, let's say you elected a new politician and you want to compare them to the older guy who was elected before them. So, and you can compare them and see if they're doing better than the last guy or they're doing worse. And then maybe use that as a guide to like tell the politician, hey, maybe you should do a better job than this. So, and why is it going to be user owned? Why do I want to give the ownership to the users at the end of the day? Is because I think since it's a democracy that we live in, I think no something like that shouldn't be owned by private interest groups or lobbyists or investors. I mean, they already have enough tools to understand what is happening and to affect politics. But users such as you and me don't have anything. So hence I'm building something like this to counter that, maybe have a say of our own. Now, obviously, your views and my views in politics are probably not going to match. And hence, I'm building something like this. So it's customized to you. And if you feel like, oh, I'm trying to push my biases, you can just go in, change your answers, and based on your answers, your matching with the politicians will change. And thus, you will know that this is not a ploy to deceive you. Uh, why did I start this? I started this because I've had enough arguments with my friends over politics, and I'm honestly tired of arguing. I just want to know what is the right thing for me. And I was hoping there was a tool, something like that, where I can go and answer these questions and be like, hey, I like this guy because he has been doing these things consistently, and in the future, this is what I want. Or I don't like this guy because he's been doing these things I don't like consistently, and this is what I don't want. And not everything is black and white. Some of you care about agriculture if you're a farmer. If you're a teacher, you care about education, if healthcare. Depends. We all work in different fields, and we all care about different things, and we all want to see bills that are affecting these different fields. So, like, let's say there's a bill being passed that's affecting your particular set of things that you do. We want to help you understand that bill. We want to tell you about it, and we want to inform you and help you make a right decision. Now, if you want to, the more you want to be involved, the more it can help you, I think. But that's up to you. You can be involved at a very surface level and you can just care about just the budget, or you can be involved at a deeper level down to the each and individual bill, and you can express your opinion on each and every individual bill, and hence we'll create a profile for you in that sense. Again, this is all up to the user, how much they want to be involved and how far you want to go down the rabbit hole, I guess. And and some most of us don't have time to like do all of this research, and hence I'm building something that will do research for all of us, and then we can just during elections or during end of the year when you want to like check, hey, is this guy done a good job after being elected for a year? And then it can break it down in percentages. Will tell you, hey, this guy agrees with me 30% of the times in education, 10% of the times in healthcare, 0% in agriculture, whatever it is, whatever the numbers are, it'll show you. And and if you think, again, if you think the numbers are fake, you can go and change your answers, and then those percentages will change accordingly. So go ahead, check out the website. This is just a mock version of what I want it to be, and I'm trying to do a GoFundMe right now. So if you cannot donate, that's okay. I understand a lot of us are running short of money these days, but if you can just join the site and help it grow and help people, understand what I'm trying to do, that'd be awesome. And as I said in the beginning of the video, how am I giving the ownership to the users? Well, the simplest way I can put it is every user who becomes part of the site and is for a year and is answering questions, is giving an input to the site, at the end of the year we'll offer you like 1 year, every year we'll offer you like a share. And as long as you meet all the requirements that are legal requirements, I'm sure there are some legal requirements for this, you meet those legal requirements and you can be a shareholder. So like hypothetically speaking, like potentially speaking, we could have 350 million owners of the site, because we have 350 million people in US. But obviously not, you have to be 18 and over and all those things. So eligible voters were 170 some million last year. So maybe that's what it'll be. But the fact is that there is no other company that is doing this. There is no other site or a social media site that is doing this, mainly because we want to keep the data to ourselves. I'm sick and tired of Microsoft, Google, Facebook using my data and trying to show me things and trying to predict what I want to buy. And that makes me absolutely sick. Uh, what makes me sick is they track all of this data. They force me to automatically accept these things, and then I basically get nothing in return for giving my data to them. And yeah, I get it. Most of us are not doing anything illegal, or we're probably safe human beings overall, but still don't want to be taken advantage of that way. And hence, I'm building something that will give more power to the people and create a platform that will counter lobbyists and counter all these special interest groups that are voting against our interests. I've made a few videos about how lobbying works, how much money goes into it. Please feel free to check it out. And that's why I put like a limit of $20 max on my GoFundMe. So please share the GoFundMe. Please share uh, what YREPP is doing, and please join the movement and help us grow. I appreciate it. Thank you. Bye.